Friday, March 9th, 2018. Friday morning motivation. Going live in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oops. I'm going to have to turn this one around. Camera's backwards right now. Oh. Good morning, everybody. This is Jeffrey W. Jansen. I am coming from Quincy, Illinois, just a couple blocks away from the mighty Mississippi River for all my friends that are in other countries and other states. Today is March 9th, 2018. I hope everybody's having a great morning so far, or if later on you're watching this and it's not the morning, I hope that you're having a great day, no matter what time it is, wherever you're at. All right, today, when you get up in life, remember this, and I was just listening to something that made a lot of sense. Whenever you go out there and you need to be inspired, or whenever you go out there and need to get motivated, or whenever you're out there and need a little bit of extra energy, remember this: you're not going to conquer every one of your battles. You're not going to be able to be pleased with everything that goes on in life, okay? Every task, every mission that's out there that you're on has and needs a different tool or different mindset. So many of us all the time, we just think that life is generic. You know, you can go out there, do whatever you want, you know, and then when it doesn't come true, obviously it's everybody else's fault except ours. That's not the case. We need to be more acceptive and more understanding that we need to adapt in life. We need to adapt to our circumstances. Multitasking is different. Multitasking is when you take on too many projects at once and you only give a half effort to each one. But when you go out and you realize each situation is different, it's not multitasking. It's basically changing according to how the problem is handled. Yeah, I know, right? Math. I'm sure I just got everybody to click off because now all of a sudden I'm dealing with a math situation here. I know I'd probably click off about that. However, it makes sense, okay? If you're talking to one of your aunts that is very political, you're going to be very careful on what you say to that particular aunt, right? Because you know that you're never going to win against that aunt, but you love her and you want to make sure that you at least show acknowledgement towards her viewpoints. Now, if you got an uncle on a different side that he's religious, not political, now you're going to adapt to his understanding without arguing. We can do this with family members and we can do this for friends. How come we can't do this for people that come up to us every day in life? The reason why is because we want everybody to look at things our way. But that's not, life is full of colors, okay? Black, white, green, red, purple, blue. All these different colors, you can't see it all the same way. And that's what makes things so great. If I'm going to relate to someone, I need to go to their area. I can't expect everybody to adapt to me. You need to go out there when you're going out for a job or going out to lose weight or going out there and, going to go and try to come across people or sell something to somebody or get a job, or get an interview. When you go in, you can't just expect everybody to cater to your needs, okay? You have to cater to theirs. But you don't have to lose your morals or your values in doing so. You don't have to change who you are. You just have to be smart and adapt to the situation you're in. Oh, that must be an advanced lesson because even I'm throwing myself here for a loop. But I know what I'm talking about. When you go in for a job, you're not going to go in there and tell everybody, oh, I like to drink beer, be lazy, put my feet up, and ignore everybody all the time. You're not going to say that to the person giving the interview. What you're going to do is you're going to tell the person you're a hard worker, that you've accomplished these particular things, and you're going to investigate the job you're going after so that you can be more adapted to their needs, okay? If you're going to go on and you're going to make a sale, you're not going to advertise somebody else's product to make a sale for your product. When you're going to go out there and lose weight, you're not going to sit there and tell yourself, well, you know what? If I eat 30 oranges instead of eating 3 pizzas, no. If you eat 30 oranges, it's just as bad as eating 3 pizzas. It's all mindset. Now, let's get on to where people can start understanding me a little bit better. Today is Friday. It's a motivational day. It's a day to where we need to go out there, accomplish our goals, accomplish whatever we put in front of ourselves, and hit it head on. If you're going out there because you're at the end of a sales period or you're at the end of the rope and you need that raise, you need to go in there, get dressed up, and you need to go and execute your mission with pride. You need to go out there every day, set your goals, and go in full charging. If you basically waited to the end of the week to get everything done, you're not going to get anything done today. Okay? You need to set yourself up to where every day you can chisel off a little bit of the goal at a time. Okay? That's what you need to do. You're at the end of the race. The gun's about ready to go off. They're going to pull the trigger. Now it's up to you to accomplish things in life. All right, today was a little more advanced for some people, and I understand if people are a little more confused. But you got to go out there and be kind to people. The moral of this education is this. Go out and quit thinking that everybody has to form to your needs. You need to be adaptable to everybody else. Never expect anybody to basically lower themselves to your standards. And I say lower because if you're expecting somebody to come down to your playing field, that means you won't go up to theirs, which means you can't rise above the negativity, okay? And you're wanting everybody else to come down to your world. You got to go meet them on their playing field. If I go to another country, which I've done many times, I'm not going to go over there expecting everybody to speak English. I'm not going to go over there expecting everybody to know my religion. And I'm not going to go in there headstrong like I'm better than everybody. You can't do that either, okay? If I go to another country and I do that, they're going to laugh at me. That's the way life is. You cannot expect everybody to adapt to you. You must make yourself available to them. You must make yourself available to the person that you're trying to sell to, that you're trying to motivate. You must make yourself available to the person that's giving the job interview if you're going out for a job. Okay? If you're, whatever you're doing, you can't expect people to meet you on your playing field. You got to meet them on theirs. And that's where people get things mixed up. This is the reason why single parents have a hard time. This is the reason why, family members get in arguments all the time, because we refuse to adapt to the other person. We want everything our way or nothing at all. And you know what happens in the end? We get nowhere and we're pissed off, we're upset, we cause a lot of drama, we're not kind because we get mad because people don't want to meet us on our playing field. You'd be a lot happier if you learned to adapt to their playing field. I didn't say you had to accept their viewpoints, their morals, or their judgments. I just said that you got to meet them on their playing field and adapt to what their needs are. Doesn't mean you got to change who you are and what you want in life. When you go out there and get motivated and positive, it's not always about yelling or being energetic or hyper. It's about understanding, or at least trying to understand, the area of expertise you're going into, whether it's losing weight, jobs, college. I mean, I cannot go into college, no matter how many degrees I have, and understand an advanced calculus class. I'm not that smart. But if I applied myself and did a little bit at a time, I will always figure it out. But if I go in there head on like, I can't expect calculus curriculum to meet me at my level. I have to meet it at its level and find a happy medium to where I can learn. You must find that happy medium to where you can learn about somebody else. Learn about yourself. Learn about your weight. I'm so sick and tired of people that are out there trying to lose weight that there's, I got a glandular problem. No, you have an eating problem. Oh, well, I have a glandular problem. No, you have an exercise problem. No, quit with all these dang excuses. I'm just telling you the way it is. If you have an eating problem, or if you're trying to lose weight, don't try to stop eating the next day and go cold turkey, because it's not going to work. But if instead you go from eating pizzas to eating one pizza a week instead of 4 a day, now you're making progress. If you go from eating 30 oranges to eating 1 orange or 5 oranges a day, now you're making progress. The moral of the story is you can't expect to do everything overnight. If you're trying to quit smoking and you're going to go cold turkey, more than likely you're going to pick up a pack of cigarettes. A little bit at a time. The patches and everything will not work for you. All these sales gimmicks are not going to work for you. You have to want it. If you don't want something, you're never going to adapt to it. If you don't want to lose weight and you're going to come up with an excuse all the time, then why even try? You have to want it. You have to find a reason why you want it that bad. If you're going to go in and you want to find Jesus in your life and God in your life, but you go out there sinning every day, I don't care how many times you go to church and how many times you ask God's forgiveness, it means nothing to somebody like me who watches you go into church and then turns around and does the exact same thing, and you think because you went to church you're forgiven. I'm sorry, but it's one of my pet peeves. Now, if you go in and you start saying, hey, God, can you please help me? And gradually you take one negative, two negatives, and you slowly become a better Christian, a better Catholic, a better Methodist, a better person, then I'll help you and I respect what you're doing. But I give religion one of those things where people go to church and think, oh, I'm forgiven. Oh, I'm forgiven. Oops.